Howdy folks, we're on to day 3 of muskrat trapping here. Last night after I got done at the 3 places I've been these last 2 days, I went and did some scouting and talking to some landowners about getting permission to trap their ponds, and had success in all those other 3 spots. But I'm definitely gonna hit one of those this afternoon. Get some traps in. It's currently Wednesday today. We got Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow, so, and then deer season, which comes in on Saturday. So I'm gonna try and get all my trapping wrapped up by Saturday. If not, I guess I'll just be out in the dark checking traps and stuff. But yeah, so I'm rolling up on the first spot of the day today right now. This is the pond I caught 4 rats in yesterday, and hoping to have a couple more in here today. But got to check 3 spots today, and then off to the new pond, try and get some traps in that pond. When I was there last night, I did see a muskrat swimming around under the ice, and saw a few muskrat holes. So definitely rats in that pond. And I think the part with that it's going to be a little tricky is just getting the traps in the right spots in there, because the pond was fairly deep. And it was like just bank right into the and it just sloped off real quick into being deep. Hopefully I'll be able to get a bunch of traps in that pond, because I know they're in there and it's right next to a creek. So I'm gonna hop out here and check out this first spot. Let's see what we got. Just walking up on my first set now. Woohoo! Got another rat. And this spot's been real good actually. Right in this pipe. There must have been a whole family of them living in this, I guess, because it's the 3rd one out of this set in 2 days. And it's just a little pipe. It's only 2 feet long. Let's get this guy popped out of the ice here and reset that and see if we got any more in here. Got them frozen in there. There we go. Rat number 7 of the week. Just a little rat, but we'll take it. I'll set him there for now. Get this trap reset and stuck down on here. Coming up on a second set. We got a rat in this one too. That side is not set off, I don't believe. Oh, we got 2 rats here. We got one out in that run. We got one in this one here too. Awesome. Oh, we're starting off to a killer day here. All right. Another smaller rat, nothing huge. Back leg catch on this guy. Got a bunch of ice hanging off of him too. I'm probably gonna reset this spot just because I think there's a lot more coming in and out of here, but get that one thrown in the bucket and get this trap reset. All right, let's go ahead and get this one out. This rat's a little bit bigger here. All right, rat number 3 of the day. Let's go. And we're off to quite the start today. 3 rats in the first spot so far. Not bad at all. I think the other spots are kind of promising today as well, just because I had some traps set off in those spots last night, and we didn't have any rats in them. So I'm thinking today's going to be the day we're going to get those rats. Let's see what we got in this next big run. This next run was the bigger one that I had the 220 conibear in to kind of fill up space. See if we got anything in that trap again. Yes, because yesterday we caught that larger rat in there. Yeah, it's muddied up, but No rat in this one. I'll lift this up a little bit and check. Yeah, we do. I couldn't even see into the bottom of that. And that's another nice big rat there. I can't believe I didn't even see that one when I went to feel for it. But it didn't look like the trap was set off when I was looking at it from above the ice. That's sweet. All right, what's that, 4 now? Holy smokes. Really hammering into them today. Let's get this guy off this trap. All right guys, walking around the pond here. Came up on my one coon set that I had out the other day, and we got one in there. He's not huge, but I'm gonna go ahead and dispatch him, take care of him, and we'll take him with us today. Add a little bonus. This spot is absolutely on fire today. We got 4 rats so far. I've only been halfway around the pond, and we got a coon on the set I put out 2 days ago. So add another rat to the list. That puts us at a 5. Good day so far in this pond, which is kind of crazy. I'm really shocked that there are actually this many in here, to be quite honest, but I'm guessing there's probably even more than what I'm catching. They keep moving around in here, that's for sure. A smaller rat. Number 5, which I'm so shocked at this, to be honest, just because last year was such a terrible year for muskrat trapping for me. I knew it wasn't even one of those things where, like, oh, it's your first time out, you don't know what you're doing. Like, no, this is something I've been doing for a little while now, but just the fact that I don't think there were any rats around last year because I wasn't doing anything different from what I'm doing right now, and we're really laying into them this year. One more to the bucket. We got 2 more spots to check right here before we head out of this spot for the day. Checking this spot right here, and regardless if there's a rat in this trap or not, I think I'm gonna move it right over in there, because there's really fresh activity in that. So this is the 2nd day in a row that this set was not tripped, meaning that I really don't think the rats are coming through that hole anymore. They probably were at one point. It looked kind of muddy when I got the set in here in the first place, but I would say probably not anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this trap and move it over to this spot. Yeah, this one hasn't been set off all week, so they're definitely not coming in and out of here anymore. Well, we're off to a bang up start for the day. 5 rats in the first pond. There's gotta be, I don't know, there's more in there than that, I know that. So that'll be 9 rats out of that pond in the last, yesterday and today. I'm gonna check it again tomorrow. The next spot I'm heading to is this smaller pond right by the road where I'm nearly certain somebody stole one of my traps yesterday, but I stuck another one in that same spot because I know there's rats coming in and out of there. We'll see if it's here today or not, and I'm probably gonna pull out of this pond today regardless if I have anything or not, just because it's a little bit out of the way and from all my other trapping spots, and I know the pond isn't loaded, so there's usually a few rats in this pond worth hitting for a day or two, but no point in running down the road for 1 rat day after day. So I'm just pulling in now. I'm gonna hop out and check these spots and see what we got. All right, I'm at this pond. Looks like we might have, no, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we have anything today in these ones. There might have just been 1 rat up in this pond. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my traps pulled here. Oh no, that one's set off. I don't see a rat in it though, so I'm guessing there might be 1 more rat left in this pond, but really at the end of the day it's not worth running up here over 1 rat. And the other trap, it didn't have anything in it either, but at least nobody came in and took it today, so that's a bonus. Well, we're at the last pond of the day. Coming up. Let's see. Oh boy, we got another rat. That's what we like to see. We might have two rats actually. That or one rat set both those traps off. I'm pulling all my traps out of this pond today just because it's my second day in here and don't want to be running back and forth this much. Plus I'm heading to a new spot tomorrow, so I'm gonna get some traps in a new spot tonight after we leave here. Oh, we got two rats in this spot today actually. This is number 6 and I'm about to pull up number 7 here. Actually, no, I thought there was a rat in this one. I must have set this one off on the way through. We got 6 yesterday. We got 6 today. There's another, this one's a little more mature than those ones that were at the first pond this morning, but I got 2 more traps to check in this pond, and then it's gonna be time to pack it up and head to some new locations. This is a pretty good looking rat here, nice color on them. Some of the ones that I've seen earlier, like yesterday and earlier this morning, they were kind of gray. They didn't have this nice brownish color to them, so another good rat to add to the bag. Here at the second spot at this pond, let's see what we got. We have a rat. All right, that's what we like to see there. And I knew there was one coming into this hole because yesterday both my traps were set off and no rat was in them. He got away yesterday, but we got him today. And this one isn't a huge one, but we'll take it. So we like to see 7 today, 6 yesterday. We're doing pretty good on the week. Way better than last year, I'll say that. Last year was rough. I think I only caught 3 rats last year. You can tell the difference in the size of these 2 rats here. That one being a little skinnier, definitely a younger rat, versus this one. Roll them around in the snow here, get them dried off. Both good looking rats though, good color on them. All right, on to some new spots. Alrighty folks, last stop of the day today. It's today's technically day 3 since I was setting traps Monday. Checked yesterday, caught 6 rats yesterday, and I just pulled out of 2 of my spots today. And I'm down here at a new spot. I came here last night, spoke with the landowner, asked him about trapping these pretty big ponds that he has, and he said, yeah, go for it, and there's rats in there. So I took a little walk around last night when I was down here, and I did see 1 rat swimming around. So the holes don't look super obvious. There's not big mud runs, but I'm hoping I can find some more holes just by bubbles underneath the ice because everything's still frozen over. We're going to get into them here and get some traps set in these ponds, so I'll take you guys along for the ride. There goes a deer running there. I think it was just bedded down right by that log between these 2 ponds. Can't tell if it's a buck or a doe. The sun's kind of in my eyes, but it looks like a doe. Coming up on it now. The first spot I saw yesterday where I saw this rat swimming around was right at the end of this pipe where these 2 ponds connect. So I'm definitely going to get a trap or 2 in that for sure. So I ended up getting one 110 conibear right there in front of this little this hut they have made out of this pipe. Got another 110 there in front of that pipe, and then on the other part of this pond I stuck a 220 out in front of that pipe there. So I don't know if these are painted turtles or what, but saw a bunch of these guys in here yesterday too. Found this one right here where I'm trying to make this muskrat set. Hopefully none of them swim in through the traps. This is going to be kind of a blind set really, but I did see a little bit of mud and there's some air bubbles, and this is all this ice is melted off the top here. So I'm guessing they're moving in through here. This is definitely a rat hole here. You see all the bubbles coming in and out of the bank in this spot. So I'll get a trap set in over this. Okay, folks, so that's going to be a wrap on day 3, Wednesday. I put 8 traps in those 3 ponds back there, and I don't know, definitely the ones on the there's corrugated pipe that run between the ponds, and the muskrats are using those as travel ways. I definitely think I'll have rats in those in the morning, but some of the bank sets I'm just not sure, because there's so much muskrat activity and there's just hole after hole after hole in the bank, and there were 2 spots that I set that I saw mud in, like fresh mud stirred up, and the ice was busted up right around the entrance of the hole for them to get some air. So I'm thinking I might have something in those tomorrow, but they could literally go into any hole they want, and there's a million holes around the banks of those ponds. So fingers crossed on those, but I'm pretty confident I'll definitely have a rat or 2 in the morning in the entrances of those corrugated pieces of pipe that run between the ponds. I ended today with 7 on the day, and I'm gonna go home, get those cleaned up and everything. At the end of the week, I'm gonna post I'll have it be part of the one video where I show you all the furs from them, but I'm gonna refrain from doing any of the skinning or cleaning or flushing on camera. That's the quick road to get demonetized, if you know what I'm saying. So there's other videos you guys can check out there that people have posted about skinning muskrats or flushing them or stretching them, but for my purpose in these videos, I'm just gonna keep it light and just do the trapping part of it, and then I'll show you all the furs at the end of the week. But I guess I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Thursday on the day 4 of the week of muskrat trapping. I'll see you then.